Hey everybody, it's your bro Luke Feast. Today, I'm going to be working on an animation. It's going to be a big project. It's going to be a 10 to 15 minute project that we're working on. I'm going to go into the drawing, the inking, the coloring, and even the keyframing. I've been spending a lot of time on this project, and I'm going to go into a little bit of me making it. So I hope you enjoy this video, and let's just dive into it. Lately, I've been posting short episodes of Story of Trey, which are about 30 seconds to a minute, but this one is 20 pages and a half. I've been spending a lot of time on. It's also been written by a couple other friends of mine. So we're gonna work on one particular scene where Ethan and Sarah are at a bar. I'm gonna start animating this scene on paper. I'm gonna make a horizon line. There. Maybe the wall's right here. Now, it's gonna be a bar. It's not just gonna be a room like that, right? We're gonna have to add some bar tables. And this will be a table for the bar. I will give you a hint on what this story is about. So a little bit is that they get into a casino, and this is a casino, and they're at a bar. And they have fake IDs. That's all I'm saying. Now I'm gonna add some chairs. Maybe like those cushy chairs. Right there. I hope it comes out really soon because it's gonna take a bit, but I'm almost done with the episode. I have a couple more pages. I got most of the pages done. So that's like one of those cushion tables, like at the restaurants. Maybe like some calligraphy. So when I make calligraphy, I can go like that and add like lines of what I want to type. So let's say I want to write, I'm gonna name it the bar room. I added these lines, so instead of just guessing how far away each letter should be, and maybe I want this one 3D, like R, O, O-M. So now I'm just gonna add the table in front of the bar. I'm just gonna add like that, and I can position it. And maybe we can add some objects on the table, like, I think I got every drawing I need for this scene done. Now I'm gonna get onto the inking and put the characters over this background. So yeah. Now, I'm gonna ink it. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, I'm gonna get into the coloring. I'm gonna use a software called Adobe Premiere Pro, and this is the software that I always use. So I got these drawings that I made saved. I'm gonna make an open. If you wanna manipulate and color an image on Adobe Illustrator, you're gonna have to go the direct selection tool, go to image trace, black and white logo, and then you can go expand. It's manipulatable, so I can take that out, the background, like that colored table. So for this, I'm gonna add gonna be beer. I'm gonna make it like a gray glass, but then I'm also gonna go to properties, and you can go down with the opacity, make it look like it's see-through, like a see-through cup. Maybe even the beer is a little bit see-through. And I'm gonna export this into my files, because I have a lot of different files. This one would be my handheld objects. I wonder what color I should use for these. The bar room. I'm gonna color this. But the last thing you do is export it as a 600 dpi dot per image, because then you can zoom in and manipulate the background easier. If you make it 300, then it gets distorted once you zoom in. And now I'm going to get into the keyframing. Now I'm going to keyframe it on the computer. Keyframing is when I take the objects and the drawings that I made on Illustrator and manipulate them as animation. So what we drew was the background, which was this. So now we just drew that one line. It was the bar table. So I'm using that right here. So like they're at a bar right here. And behind that I can add tables and like background bar stuff. So now there's multiple of these tables in the background. So you can add as many layers as you want. So I add the table layer over the chair layer. So now I'm going to add more chair layers. So I'm going to add Ethan and Sarah at the bar table. So I have her head in different emotions and I can just copy and paste them. So I'm just going to use this torso, zoom it in. Maybe she's kind of sad because in this scene she's kind of sad. So she has her eyebrows down like that. And then you want to make sure that you put the anchor point where it pivots. So where her arm moves. Ethan, I'm Ethan. Hey everybody, I'm Ethan. Now we got the basic frames of what we have to deal with. Now I'm gonna go into the pupils and the arm movements. So maybe he's like looking down. He sees that she's sad, like we can position the keyframe like he looks up at her right here. And then she notices he's talking to him, so that keyframe can go position. I have different angles of the head movements too. So I have to make sure it's the same size as the last one. So when you talk, you have different vowels you say. So I used all the vowels, the mouth movements, and I just drew them, and I can place them over the face. Anyways, so that's how you animate it. That's what I'm gonna wrap it up there. So after I drew it, inked it, colored it on Adobe Illustrator, and keyframed it, this is what I came up with. I hope you enjoy it, and it's a big project. This is just a sneak preview of a big project I'm making. Stay tuned, and this is what I came up with. What's wrong, Sarah?
Nothing.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more content, we have animation vlogs, cartoons, we have films, we have music. So stay tuned and let us know what you'd like to see in the future. So yeah, stay tuned for more content.
These films.